Hugo Ekitike begins life at Liverpool, Diogo Jota's successor. Hits the ground running in preseason training, Liverpool's summer of change continues with one of the most talked about signings of the window. The arrival of Hugo Ekitike from Eintracht Frankfurt. Signed for a fee of $79 million, the 23-year-old French striker comes in as a direct replacement for Diogo Jota, who departed the club earlier this summer following a series of injuries and declining performances under the new regime of head coach Arne Slot. Ekitike's transfer has sparked both excitement and curiosity among fans. Known for his flair, composure in front of goal, and fluid movement across the attacking line, many see him as a player ready to explode in the Premier League. And now, having officially joined the club, Ekitike has already begun his journey, starting with his first training sessions at the AXA Training Center in Kirkby. Early arrival and immediate impact. Hugo Ekitike arrived in Liverpool a week before the full squad returned for preseason. He was among the first group of players to report to the AXA Training Center, including some of the club's new signings like Crescencio Somerville, Lucharel Geertruida, and Archie Gray. Wearing his new Liverpool kit and the number 29 on his back, Ekitike took part in initial medical checks, fitness assessments, and ball control drills. Sources close to the club report that his attitude impressed both staff and teammates immediately. Though quiet off the pitch, he was sharp and vocal during tactical exercises, eager to understand Slot's system of high pressing, fluid movement, and aggressive transitions. The role, filling Diogo Jota's void. The departure of Diogo Jota left a notable gap in Liverpool's forward options. Jota, though often effective in front of goal, struggled with consistency and injury setbacks in recent seasons. Ekitike, meanwhile, arrives off the back of a strong campaign in the Bundesliga, where he netted 17 goals and provided 6 assists for Frankfurt. Arne Slot has made it clear that Ekitike is not a backup striker, but a central figure in his offensive plans. With his ability to drift wide, drop deep, or play through the middle, Ekitike gives Liverpool something Jota struggled to provide under pressure: vertical explosiveness and link-up fluidity. Early training sessions have already seen him rotate positions with Darwin Núñez, Luis Diaz, and Cody Gakpo, showing how versatile he can be in a front three. First training sessions at AXA, sharpness and chemistry. On his first full day of group training, Ekitike was involved in both individual skill work and team-shaped drills. Arne Slot focused on offensive transition play, which suited the Frenchman perfectly. In small-sided games, Ekitike scored several goals, impressed with his first touch, and made key passes that drew praise from the coaching staff. Witnesses from the session said, "Ekitike already looks like he's played here for months. He was linking with Szoboszlai and McAllister like they'd been teammates for years." Liverpool's training team also put Ekitike through high-intensity sprint drills to match the fitness levels required for the Premier League. His speed was described as deceptive, with excellent acceleration over short distances, something that could be vital when pressing opponents or breaking behind defensive lines. Slot's confidence in his new striker. Head coach Arne Slot was quick to heap praise on Ekitike after just a few sessions. "He's fast, intelligent, and willing to learn. What I love is his hunger. He's not here just to play. He wants to lead the line." Slot has also been spending extra time with the French forward, going over video analysis and tactical positioning. It's clear that the Dutchman wants to shape Ekitike into more than a goal poacher. He wants a complete modern attacker who can adapt to different roles and responsibilities within the team. Building chemistry with key players. In addition to individual talent, Ekitike's success at Liverpool will rely heavily on how quickly he gels with the rest of the squad, particularly fellow attackers and midfield creators. So far, signs are promising. He has already begun building on-pitch chemistry with Dominik Szoboszlai, with both combining well in tactical drills. He has also worked closely with McAllister, Curtis Jones, and Harvey Elliott, learning the team's rhythm and off-the-ball movement. In casual settings around the training ground, Ekitike has been seen chatting frequently with Luis Diaz and Darwin Núñez, indicating an early sense of camaraderie and connection. What comes next? Liverpool are set to play their first preseason friendly in a few days, and Ekitike is expected to feature, likely in the second half as Slot tests different forward combinations. The club's coaching staff believe that Ekitike will gain confidence quickly if he scores early in preseason, and they're preparing to give him minutes both as a center forward and as an inside forward on either wing. Salah and his team are also working with him on defensive pressing cues as Liverpool looks to maintain its identity as a high-intensity team even under new leadership. Fans' reaction and social media. Buzz since arriving, Ekitike has been warmly welcomed by fans, with many already calling him the next Anfield hero. His first photos in training went viral, and his dribbling videos during sessions have drawn praise from analysts and ex-players. While some fans were initially skeptical of his price tag, the early signs in training are changing the narrative. Many now believe he may offer the perfect balance between flair and efficiency, exactly what Liverpool need to launch a new era. Summary: a strong start for a big signing transfer fee, $79 million position, striker, winger squad number 29, replacing Diogo Jota. First impression: fast, sharp, focused tactical fit. Versatile attacker in a fluid front, 3 training highlights: intelligent runs, close control, early chemistry with key players. Hugo Ekitike's Liverpool chapter has officially begun, and all signs suggest it could be a defining move for both the player and the club. With pre-season underway and the Premier League around the corner, fans can expect to see much more of this dynamic young striker as he attempts to write his name into Anfield history.